Hello, Jackie Garvin here. Y'all come on in my kitchen because I have got some kind of good cooking aromas going in here. I'm making tomatoes and rice, which is an old-fashioned, old-timey, old family favorite of ours that my mama and my granny used to make. So what I've done is I've cooked off about 3 strips of bacon, and then I'm sauteing a sweet onion, a diced sweet onion. I like to use Vidalias whenever I get my hands on them. If I can't get Vidalias, I'll get whatever kind of sweet onion I can find. And I just want this onion good and soft. And I think I've about got it where it needs to go. Now into this, I'm going to add 1 cup of basmati rice. Basmati is our preferred rice. In fact, it's just about the only rice I buy. It's a white rice, it's long grain rice, and it has sort of a buttery flavor. We just love it. And then I just like to stir in my basmati rice amongst my onions and my bacon grease, because that's just going to be some good stuff. Just like to get all the rice coated good with the onions and the bacon grease. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes and their juices. You know, a can of tomatoes used to be a pound, 16 ounces. It's 14.5 ounces now, but don't drain them. Put the juice in there too. Stir that around a little bit. All right, now I've got 2 cups of water. You know, sometimes I use chicken stock if I have my chicken stock available. I'm just out of it. I make my own chicken stock and happen to be out of it. So I'm just using water. But we got plenty of flavor from the onions and the bacon and the tomatoes. Stir that up just a little bit. Get all the onions off my spatula. I don't want to waste any of them. Now, I'm going to add just a tiny little bit of salt. I don't want to do too much because we've got salt from the canned tomatoes and salt from the bacon. So I'm going to wait until it cooks, and then we'll taste it and decide if we need some more salt. Okay, we're going to leave that like that. We're going to cover it. It's on medium. We're going to cover it, and I'm going to keep checking it because I'm going to wait until I see the rice rise above the level of the juice, and then I know it's time to go to the next step. So we're going to keep checking it. Whew, okay, let's see what we've got here. And that is just about perfect. The level of the rice is just above the cooking liquid. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's just below. So it's got like little holes all in it where the liquid's cooked down and the rice is bubbled up. Now this is my surefire way of never burning rice. When it gets to this point, either take it off the heat or turn it off, depending on what kind of oven you have, and then keep it covered and let it sit like this for about 10 to 15 minutes. And that'll give the rice a chance to soak up all that additional liquid in there, which has got all the good flavors in it, so you want it soaked up anyway. And your rice is not going to burn. The bottom of your rice is not going to scorch ever again. So we're going to leave this like this for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll fluff it, and we'll serve it up, and we'll garnish it, and it'll be beautiful, and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, so I'll let this continue steaming about 10 minutes more. And now I'm going to fluff this with a fork, because you want your rice fluffy. You gotta have fluffy rice. And this is just perfectly cooked. Perfectly cooked. Okay, now let's dish this up. Some people call this Spanish rice. I think you probably would want peppers in it if it was Spanish, right? And then some people call it rice and tomatoes. Some people call it red rice, although I think red rice might have some tomato sauce in it. But this is our family dish that we call tomatoes and rice. Now I'm going to garnish this with a little bit of fresh tomatoes, fresh diced tomatoes, and that bacon. Y'all don't think I threw that bacon away that I cooked before, did you? Oh no, that goes right on top too. And then a little bit of parsley for some green. And here we have it. Tomatoes and rice, cooked my family's way. I sure have enjoyed having y'all in the kitchen with me today. I always love it when I have company. You can get this recipe and others at serpentbiscuits.com. Y'all come see us.